everybody and welcome to my channel. I'm Anna and also welcome to some of my brand new subscribers. So yeah, right, so in today's video, an extra one this week, as I said to you guys on Sunday, and as you can see over my shoulder, this is my kind of patchwork sort of leftover script pieces of fabric. So they were building up and building up, like we all know, and I always wanted to make something out of patchwork anyways. And what sort of gave me the kick up the butt was when Shona from Series Fiction, obviously we follow along the Great British Sewing Bee Sew Along, and it was leftovers week. This was the following week previous, it's been and gone now. And yeah, so I entered what you can see behind me. It's actually, it would sort of be like three pieces. So I've done it so it's a top or a skirt, or put the two together, and then obviously it will become a dress. So, but I don't think she saw it. So I was actually really, I was so disappointed, because seriously it was about 16 hours or actually a little bit more work, and yeah, I don't think she got to see it. So I don't think it sort of got entered but not seen, I don't know. Anyway, it is what it is. So yeah, so I have made, yeah, quite a substantial garment, or two garments, but could be one as three. I have done some original filming, which was in the garden, and some more recent filming, so you get a general idea. And also the weather wasn't great when I first filmed, and I know I like sort of messing around with the different photographic, what do you call it? I haven't got a brain today. Effects, that's the word. I don't know. I think the sun's got to me. I have been in the garden today, and there's just like birds everywhere and baby birds, and yeah, hopefully I might actually put a little bit of footage. I know it's not sewing, but I might just, on the end of the video, you know, you don't have to watch it if you don't want to, you can just skip past. But it was just so sweet, the little birds taking a bath and everything, and yeah, baby birds getting fed by their parents. Anyway, I digress. So I gathered a lot. I still got a whole bunch of fabric pieces left over, but I'm really pleased how this came along. It's really basic, and the neck area I used rather decrepit sort of vintage zipper, and it just ties at the back, and now the teeth don't irritate me at all, which is a surprise. And I wanted it to have like a little feature and something different. And again, it's using up something that would ordinarily perhaps be passed on, or if it's broken and something can't be fixed, then I don't know. Most people don't sort of take it to places, and I don't think perhaps many places exist now where zippers would have actually originally years ago would have been fixed. Anyway, but I don't like to throw things out. So yeah, so the vintage metal teeth zipper became a tie neckline feature. And obviously not just a feature, but it's functional, because without it, yeah, say no more. So all different pieces of fabric, a lot you will recognise through, you know, the garments and clothes that I have made since you guys have been following me. Yeah, but an incredible amount of work. So in a minute I'll flip the camera around and just sort of pan over it. On the top I deliberately did an exposed zipper, and that again is functional, so when I unzipper it I can get it over, and obviously because I'm quite broad shouldered and shoulder blade, just that little bit of extra space. But again, nothing fancy. I have just serged the right edges. I put bias binding on the halter top just to add a little bit of strength as well, because although the fabric pieces are stitched together, I did a zigzag stitch, and I didn't put two pieces together and then stitch, so then when you open out, I just laid two pieces on each other like flat like that, and then zigzagged everywhere, but enough fabric that it crossed over that they wouldn't pull apart. A couple of them have, but it doesn't matter because it's not supposed to be neat. It's supposed to be, I don't know, like shabby chic, but in clothing. So it's floor length, the skirt part, and I got a tiny little fishtail going on at the back there. So yeah. So what I'll do, I'll flip the camera around. I will say thank you so much for watching because it's a relatively quick video. Yeah, I've pretty much talked through everything anyway, but I'll pan closer so you guys can see, and then obviously just stills and video at the end of me just being, yeah, prancing around like an idiot as usual. So yeah, I just, and what I'm just wearing my minty green thrifted cardigan with some white pants that I got, I don't know, about 20 years ago, I guess. So yeah, anyway, thank you so much for watching, guys, and hopefully I will put the dressmaker's ball on before Sunday. If I don't, then it will go on Sunday's video. But I've just got so much to, you know, add to content to my vlogs and everything for you guys to hopefully enjoy watching. But yeah, so today is just the patchwork garments. So thank you so much for watching, take care, and I will see you very soon. So guys, here we have a little mini pile of leftover fabric pieces, and hopefully the Great British Sewing Bee Sew Along, organised by the lovely Shona from Series Fiction, hopefully if I meet the deadline in time I can stitch something out of all these little pieces. Some are very, very teeny tiny and might only be needed for stuffing, but there are some bigger pieces. So yeah, see how I get on with that. Right, so I have picked out a pile of reasonable sized fabric pieces, scraps if you prefer, and I have pressed every single one of them. Took me about 40 minutes and it was just like so monotonous, but it's done now. So now the unenviable task of actually stitching them all back together. What fun that will be. Methinks this might be a long night. It's currently Sunday. I might see you in, I don't know, a year. Okay, so far I have stitched all this together. It has taken about half hour or so. And I've just zigzag stitched. There you go. All those pieces together. And yeah, I got a way to go, guys. Yeah. Ask me why I'm doing this. After many, many hours, I have actually completed the skirt of what's going to be a dress. So that is the front. I just spin it around. So this is the back. There's a little slight fishtail there. I just need to hem it next and just finish off the waist area. Yeah, definitely B, S and T. So I've done the bodies. I'm going to cut that out. I'll show you guys that in a second. Okay, so this is so far the two front pieces for the top part of the dress. There's still a ton of pieces left over there. Oh, I'm absolutely worn out, and yet I've got to keep going because it's Monday, a little after 1700 hours, and this needs to be completed and sent in, I think it's by no later than 1500 hours tomorrow. And I've still got lots of other things to do as well. So we start off with the top here, and there you guys can see the zipper, so it's all stitched in that sort of V-neck, and then it goes around the back. I'll pan around the back in a minute. So yeah, you can see some of the detailing on there, the stitching and everything. So it's just a regular medium length zipper stitch, and like I just said, I just laid the fabric pieces on top of one another and just did the stitch there. So I'll just pan so you guys can see all right, a little bit closer. It's pretty self-explanatory. I serged the end of the hem on the skirt here, just trying to get it so you guys can see, but I haven't as yet hemmed that properly. I will more than likely put bias binding on the bottom. I see how I get on with that. I'm just going to flip the mannequin around so you can see the back. So there you can see it just ties like that, and again it doesn't irritate or anything. So just pan down, and that's the exposed zipper there, and again like I just said, it's functional. And if I can try and get my fingers so you can see the bias binding, some of the threads have just actually come off the end of that zipper, so I just need to snip that. So yeah, oh, hang on a moment. There, so I've just flipped it over, trying to hold the camera and try and get the fabric turned up. So I've folded it up now. So yeah, it's cut and bias binding and it's light blue. So yeah, and then just pan down the bottom, the back of the skirt. So lots and lots of different leftover fabric pieces. And then if I can try and pan, you can see it's just got a slight little fishtail going on there, quite subtle, and yeah. And then I used just some elastic in the back, no sorry, at both of the sides of the skirt. I'll just show you that. So that's the top of the skirt here, and you can just see I zigzagged that just to nip it a little bit at the sides, so either side. It's still a little bit big, but hey ho, what can you do? And it's really comfortable. So I just flipped the camera back up again because it was a little bit awkward for me to stand in the position that I was. So yeah, it's really comfortable. It's quite lightweight, even though there's a lot of fabric and everything. So I'm really pleased. Overall, I have put, where are they? There is a dart either side, just to add a little bit of shaping around the bust area, and I have folded this extra down. That's why you can see that line there, because originally it would have come up and across and then down, so I wanted the back just a little bit more dipped than it was from the pattern. So yeah, so overall I think it's quite a fun wear, and when you see the photographs you will see that I've teamed the top with a pair of pants, a skirt with a different top, and then obviously both the combination together. So there we have it, guys.